Yo, yo, yo. This is a nighttime check-in with your boy, the Neg King. I'm keeping it real, keeping it steel, kiss the ring. Let me do my thing. It's the Neg King, about to drop a gem on you, alright? Yo, Neg report in the field. Um, Time, 2200. Day, Wednesday. Location, Larry's Hawaiian Grill. I'm working the bar. I'm sipping brandy and sodas. I've been taking careful surveillance breaks to surveil the female clientele and see what the hell I can do about these not so southern belles. And if I can get that sort of fishy smell. That's a classic Neg King zinger. You can put that on, put that in your Neg diaries. I want all of you keeping your Neg journals. I want my Neg journals done. I want them ready. I want them on my desk by tomorrow morning. So your boy, the Neg King, he's starting to feel the effects of the alcohol. Things are starting to get woozy. Um, the music's starting to get, a little more spacier. I'm starting to think about things that happened to me as a child that set me up with crippling anxieties. I'm starting to wonder whether or not it's normal that I have a panic attack if when I get an erection, a lot of times. I'm starting to wonder if I actually liked certain abuses, and on some level, I'm starting to wonder if these abuses that I suffered, if I not only if I deserve them, but I sometimes start to wonder when I'm drunk whether or not I needed them, whether or not I still need them. And anyway, that's a question for another time. Anyway, your boy, the Neg King, Neg Report. I see let's just say I see a queen. Like I see a hot African goddess. All right. Um, I see a fine Nubian princess at the bar. She's sipping appletinis with her compadres. And so, she's in the herd. How do you separate the herd? You gotta apply tactical maneuvers. So what I do is I tell the bartender, I call him by his first name, even though I met him tonight. Um, Simulate regular status. It's the key to developing a rapport with the bartender. I tell Mike, I tell him, you see that princess over there? You see that beautiful angel I'm gonna spend the night with? He says, yeah. And I tell him, um, you tell her, you tell her that bottle of wine's on me. If she goes over to the jukebox and picks the next song, and maybe just maybe, you tell her she spent a little longer at that jukebox than she needs to. So the bartender, the barman, he nods and says, "You got it, boss." I also had to explain it in more roundabout terms than that, and I also had to pay him. But so my target, she comes to the jukebox. Uh, she's kind of laughing. Her friends are filming it. On some levels, it seemed as if I was, perhaps I was being negged. In a really abstract sense, in a more roundabout sense of the word. Maybe perhaps the greater. Anyway, so I approach. I'm wearing my peacock feather hat. I'm wearing my Louis Vuitton satchels, one on each shoulder. I'm wearing my Ralph Lauren white T-shirt from Gucci. I'm wearing it tattered. I did home tatters. I saw it on ASAP Ferg's Instagram. You do little cuts all over it with a Stanley knife or something. I had my roommate do it. T Rod, you know him from my Neg King correspondence videos with T Rod, where T Rod reports on his innovative takes that quite often I don't agree with. It's very much a student failing the master there with T Rod. His ideas are really really bad. But I expose you to T Rod because you need to be exposed to all types of neggers in the neg realm, when you're experimenting with negionomy, when you're a negonomist negging, when you're picking up where negastodal and nego and neganus and Negagoras and Negacletus all picked up. Anyway, So I'm in this Vine or whatever they're doing, and I approach the African woman, and she says, "Before you say anything, I only want my free bottle of wine, so can you please leave me alone?" And I said, "You only want your bottle of wine? Nigger, you're so goddamn fine, I wish you were mine. If you had talked to me like that back on the Blood Diamond mine in Sierra Leone, why, you'd be crying, 'cause you'd be missing an arm." So this is it was a very complex rhyming neg. And so what she kind of said to that was, "What the fuck did you just say, white boy?" And that developed into what you see a lot of these right-wing websites are they're referring to the hate crime against whites that happened last night, that the mainstream media is refusing to label a hate crime. That was the Neg King. Kind of backfired on me there, but I'm going by that old philosophy that any publicity is good publicity, which was really good when I tried that the chastity ruse, which is where you show the girl you're wearing a chastity belt to let her know you're really kinky, and that it turned out I was doing that in the background of an episode of Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares somehow. And the rest of the story is ancient history. T-Rod breaks it down in his 50-minute video. A Molyneuistic take on the chastity fail, why the neg world is crashing down in 2017, and what to expect onwards in 2018. That's a Stefan Molyneux-inspired analysis of what happened. I don't agree with his central thesis, but I do agree that the chastity belt strategy, I don't think it was wise, per se. So that's my neg report. This is the Neg King checking in. Keep it negged. Remember, I want you practicing negs at all time. I want you neg your mother's cooking in the kitchen. I want you negging, your sister. Neg your neighbors. Neg your female friends, your aunts, your female cousins. If you're at the bakery getting, like bread, just say, try saying to the bakeress, just say, "Yo, you been eating a lot of these pies and cakes here?" Because it sure looks like it. I want you negging. I want your negs to grow on trees. Anyway, Neg King out. Neg report. Neg vlog. Neg minute.